NFL is back. We're so back. We're so back. Hold on. It is time to predict week 1. Now, I'm going to go for a big record this year. My goal is to get a winning record. And let's start off with the first game. Thursday Night Football starts tomorrow. The Cowgirls and the Eagles. They just traded Micah Parsons. Blockbuster trade for the Cowboys. Eagles just came off of a Super Bowl win. I've got very high expectations for the Eagles this year, especially after knocking out the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, from where a lot of people thought the Chiefs would win. But then they just gave BTA to the Chiefs. But the Cowboys, kind of a rough offseason, a rookie head coach. Maybe later on in the year they can do better, but I don't see them doing good in the start of the year. Like, they can probably sweep the Giants, maybe. I've got faith in the Giants too, but we'll get to that later. But the Eagles, I'm going to take winning this one, and I think it's going to be a blowout win, in my opinion. And it's overall not a bad start to the season. I think the Cowboys can actually find some light. But they just got to... Maybe towards the end of the season, they'll be a little bit regrouped, but not fully. I don't think they're making the playoffs this year, but I think they'll start rebuilding the team. And Jerry Jones will need to lock in for them. But personally, I'm praying on the Cowboys' downfall. Next, we got the Chiefs and the Chargers. For how much I really want the Chargers to win. This is the Sao Paulo game, live also on YouTube as well. This is the Sao Paulo game, 8 p.m., Friday Night Football, Chiefs and Chargers. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a great game in my opinion. Hopefully referees don't screw up the Chargers. I think it's going to be a pretty good one if the referees just let them play. It's going to be a fun one to watch too. Divisional matchup. Got a lot of divisional matchups to start off the season, and I'm already liking it. So, I do think the Chiefs will fall down a little bit this year, but I don't think Travis Kelce is going to have a bad season. I think he's going to have a very decent season. But I think he's going to have a low season to the standards. He just recently got engaged to Taylor Swift. He needs to focus more on football, though. Honestly, if he focuses less on Taylor Swift, he might do better. But I think he's going to be focusing a lot on the engagement this game. And I don't know if Taylor Swift's going to be there. So hopefully she's not. But yeah. Sadly, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I really want the Chargers to win. I know, Mr. Big Kymart is a Chargers fan. I'm rooting for the Chargers too. I really want them to win, but I hate to say it, I think the Chiefs are gonna win. Next are the Dolphins and Colts. This is gonna be a pretty good game in my opinion. It's gonna be an underrated matchup. Dolphins had a pretty bad offseason. Their defense... They're going to probably struggle this season in the defensive area. The Colts, I haven't heard much about them, but I know they've done some work here. They got Daniel Jones, I'm pretty sure. This is going to be a pretty decent game. I don't know much about both teams. I don't really focus on that side of the NFL. I don't really care much about the Dolphins or Colts. If there's any way I can get news for the Dolphins, it'd be from Tyler T Sports, and for the Colts, I don't know. So yeah. This is gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins to win this. Their defense is rough, but I think they can still lock in though. Next, we got the Steelers and the Jets. Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields revenge game. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an amazing game. Aaron Rodgers facing his old team, Justin Fields facing his old team. This time, Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers Justin Fields on the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, he's a little washed. I don't think he has what it takes. Steelers, I think they're just going to rely on Aaron Rodgers too much. I think they need to look for younger talent next season because Aaron Rodgers is very close to retirement. He's probably got 1 or 2 seasons left in him. 3 if he's lucky, which I highly doubt he'll make it past 3. He'll probably be done by next season. But Steelers and the Jets, both teams, Steelers D is really good this season, I feel like. Russell Wilson is out. He's gone. Goodbye, Russ. But this will be a very big game. For not only for the teams, but for the players. But I'm going to back up the Jets on this one. I know a lot of people will probably say the Steelers, but I'm backing up the Jets. They're going to rely on Aaron Rodgers a little too much for the Steelers. Just give the Steelers some time. Maybe they could bounce back in the middle of the season. So yeah. Next, we have the Panthers and the Jags. Wow. Underrated matchup in my opinion. This is going to be a pretty good one. Panthers don't got much to talk about. Bryce Young on his third year, I think? Yeah, third year. Bryce Young he's starting to develop, and I think he'll do good this season as well. The Jaguars, let's go ahead and just say I'm going to say this once. I have no clue. I don't know anything about the Jaguars. Nothing at all. I only know their quarterbacks, and that's it. But even then, I don't know what they're going to do. But Jags, it's a hard one to predict. I think I'm going to go the Panthers, though. It's going to be a close game, I think. Oh, here we go. The Birds, the Cardinals, the Red Birds taking on the New Orleans Saints. A mid-team versus a mid-team. I'm a Cardinals fan. Now, we need we need Midget Murray to just lock in this season. This is our season to just Midget Murray needs to lock in. We've had the drafts, we've had the off seasons, but we just need our team to lock in. Kyler Murray, if he doesn't do good this season, it might be over. We need to just find better options if this doesn't work this season. Saints, Derek Carr retired, but I have a feeling it'll affect them, but I don't think they're going to do as bad as people say. But I'm still going to take the Cardinals for this win. I think it'll be somewhat close, actually. Some people think it'll be a blowout. Some people think it'll be close. I think it'll be close, in my opinion. But, like I said, Cardinals, their drafts, they've had good drafts. They just need to focus. Michael Wilson, they got him a couple years ago. He's pretty good. Trey McBride, he's good. They just need to find their units. Walter Nolan, I hope he'll do good. Darius Robinson, not retired, injured for almost the whole season last season. We need this, we need these younger talents to show up when they need to. Which is why I think we struggle in some areas. But I'm going to still go for the Cardinals. I think it's going to be a very hard season for us, though. We have kind of a hard schedule. All right. The New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. They got Terry McLaurin. They're keeping him, which is good. The Giants, I don't think they're going to be that bad this season. Hear me out. They're not going to be bad. They're not. But what I will say, I still think they're going to finish last in their division. I think they'll finish a good 5-12, which is better than last season. Come on now. The Cowboys, I think they'll be 7-10, but not much better. It'll be very close between the Giants and the Cowboys fight for the division, I think. But the Commanders, coming off a pretty decent offseason. They got Debo, but he's getting a little old, I will say that. So But that duo is going to be pretty scary, I think. But they lost Brian Robinson Jr., but I don't think that's going to affect them that much. They have Austin Eckler. He's still a pretty good running back, in my opinion. And I kind of hope they just, like, try to just, like... They have very, very high expectations this season. Going into the NFC Championship, knocking out the Lions. It's going to be a very high expectation season for the Commanders. And if they get a losing record, then it's like a one-season wonder. But I think Jane Daniels will still have a good season. I think he'll turn up the season, but we shall see. Buccaneers and the Falcons. Ooh. Two mid teams. Buccaneers, they have the roster. Injuries affect them. I'm going to go quick on this one because I don't really know much about both teams. I'll have to ask I literally have to ask my social studies teacher about the Falcons because I don't know anything about them. But I still think the Falcons are going to win. No ball knowledge at all about these teams. I'm going to just be quick and say the Falcons. Next, Bengals and Browns. Ooh, this is going to be a good one in my opinion. Another divisional matchup. So many this week, I'm telling you. Bengals, Browns. Bengals have high expectations. They've worked on their defense mainly. I think Joe Burrow, like, he was very under... People say, like, the defense is what brought him down last season. Like, it's a team game, not just Joe Burrow. Like, it's the offense taking on the Browns. Like, come on now. Bengals, I think they're going to win this. This one's pretty obvious. Browns, I don't know why they would just... Yeah, they need to get rid of Deshaun Watson. I think he's out for the season, though, or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah. All right. Raiders and the Patriots. This is going to be a very underrated matchup, in my opinion. Both teams have had a decent offseason. Don't bet against the Raiders because they can pull some unexpected victories. But the Patriots, TreVeyon Henderson, one of the best running backs of the season for college football. They got him. He's from, I'm not going to say anything, but he's from right around where I live. Like, he's like 5 minutes down, like his high school is like 5 minutes down the road from me. So that's a very cool fun fact. And my math teacher actually taught him, so like I really want to see TreVeyon Henderson do really good. Like, no joke. So yeah. My math teacher from last year taught him, so I want to see a lot of TreVeyon Henderson. I want to see him do good. But yeah. Alright, let's move on to the game. Patriots, pretty decent offseason. Raiders, also decent offseason. Both teams, I think they'll improve the season, but I don't think they're going to get a winning record or playoffs again this year. Patriots, I see them finishing around 7 wins. Raiders, I see them finishing 5 or 6 wins around that area. But I'm going to go with the Patriots for this one. Patriots, Drake May. They just need to figure him out. I think he'll do good, though. 49ers and the Seahawks. Ooh, I hate both teams. I would love to just see... I'm wrong for saying this, but I just want to see a huge game cancellation for that. Like, I don't want to see this game. It's going to be a close game, in my opinion, though. Hawks and the Niners, divisional matchup, important for me. I'm gonna try to watch this game if I can, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be harder to watch but I'm also gonna be focusing on this game too because it's gonna be a big one. But still gotta look. 49ers and the Hawks. I'm gonna be simple here and just say the 49ers. But with Christian McCaffrey back, that still doesn't mean they're fully ready. I don't think they're gonna have a successful season as they did 2 years ago. I think they'll have a better season, and I think they'll be contenders for the NFC West. Injuries really shattered them last season. But I just don't think they'll be 100% this season. Lost Debo, not too big of a deal. They got Ayuk and others. But Ayuk, he needs to lock in too. I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I'm going to say 49ers win this one. Titans and the Broncos. All right. Just say it, Broncos. They were amazing last season. And I want to see the Broncos do really good this season. And Broncos are playing at home too, so Mile High and Power Field. Not saying it probably doesn't affect too much. I mean, like, less stamina, but still. Let's just focus on the game. Titans. Cam Ward. He's got potential. I think he'll have a good season, but this is just not the ideal game for him. You need to start the season off with a good, comfortable win. But when you're facing the Broncos, it's really hard to win, and I don't blame you for anything like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the Broncos here. Lions and Packers. Come on, let's just say it. This is going to be a really good game. Micah Parsons, his debut for the Packers. Lions, I don't think they're going to do that good this season. They've had struggles in the offseason, which is why I think the Packers are going to win. Micah Parsons, he's going to have a pretty big game, I think. Blockbuster trade from the Packers, by the way. Congratulations to them for getting the trade. They deserve it. And the Cowgirls don't deserve Micah Parsons. They don't deserve anyone because Jerry Jones is in charge. Lions and Packers. It's going to be a really good game, though. This is my game that I feel like will be broadcasted locally, but I really want this to be broadcasted locally. I doubt. I think it'll be this one, though. So I'm going to go with the Packers for this one. I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit more. Next, we got the Texans and the Rams. God, Matthew Stafford, man. He's been struggling. Now, they got Devontae Adams as well. So, there's that. The Texans, I think they're going to do good. Joe Mixon, I'm pretty sure he was named captain. I don't know if he's back yet, though, because Texans, a lot of injuries last season. I felt bad for them because they had a lot of good players on their team. They had a stacked roster, but yeah. But I'm going to go with the Rams for this one, actually. I'm going to go for... A lot of people think... I saw some people say the Texans were going to win, but I'm going to go against those people and say the Rams. I think it'll be a very close game, though. Don't get me wrong, it'll be a good game. Ooh. Ravens and the Bills. This is my game of the week right here. This is the game I'm ready for. Ravens and the Bills. Playoff rematch. Mark Andrews, please don't bobble the ball again. Bills, I think this is their season. I think they can make the Super Bowl. I just don't... They could make the Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to win it, though. No. They can win it, but I just don't think it's their year. Like, they have a very huge chance of making the Super Bowl. But, like, yeah. So next, This is a hard one. I'm going to go with the Bills to win this one. But I think it's going to be a very close game. Next, we got the Vikings and Bears on Monday Night Football. Right, a divisional matchup. Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, and Bears got Caleb Williams. I think Justin Jefferson is going to ball out this game. He's going to be tearing up the Bears' defense. And I say that in the most legitimate way. Justin Jefferson's going to have a game. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. Vikings win it. And that's it for the predictions for week 1. I'm excited for next week's predictions. We're so back. I'm excited for this NFL season. We're back. I'll see you guys next one. Make sure you guys comment and subscribe. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I upload a brand new video. Share the video with a friend and join the Discord server. Link is in my bio. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.